Now I know mine's got a bit of scratching there, don't know if you see there on the pegs and everything, because yeah, blooming when you take them out, you get all sorts flicked up and they start scratching everywhere and that. So yeah, that's those first two steps really. The next one is maintenance and cleaning. So obviously my bike looks pretty clean, suppose, like quite shiny. I know it's a new bike. I've had it for how long have I had it? I had a couple of weeks now, and really what it is I'm just gonna, like, what you do is say you want to get a bucket with some sort of hot soapy water in it, and that, just like any soapy water, mainly used that you use to clean cars. It's like, so once you've taken your bike out and that, just go over it all and that, cover up the air filter. I don't want no water in there, otherwise you'll have to take the car out and clean all the carb, and then it'll get all in the engine, and then yeah, you'll have all sorts of problems. So yeah, just put a bag over the carb, put like something over the exhaust, because you don't want anything in the exhaust, like water wise. And then yeah, just go all over the bike, get everywhere, and make sure you get all like the muddy bits, because you want to make sure your bike is all nice and clean and that. And then do that with a sponge, and then with a like a cloth, go over it again so you get all the soapy bits off, and then with a hose just spray all over it and that. And if you don't dry it properly, you might get a bit of white bits like all here on the stainless steel on the engine and on the exhaust and on the wheels and that coming up, because of where you haven't dried it properly. And with it being like a sunny day like this where I'm recording, then yeah, it's going to go a bit white, so make sure you dry it properly. And if you do get those white bits and that, what I suggest to do is, like, so you dry all the bike properly, and then get some WD-40. I've got some over here. Look, there's some WD-40 here from Miller Royals and that. Just like any WD-40, spray it, just like spray it all on your stainless steel parts, like your exhaust and that. And then with a cloth, just wipe it, and you can get quite a good shine, like new look to the bike. I mean, it's not like a sort of quick job, it does take time, but I suppose if you look after the bike, you got really, when you get a bike, you got to know it ins and outs. So then if you do get a problem with it, then you know where to go straight away, really. The bike's like if you keep the bike dirty, like the wheels, say if my bike was all dirty like that all over, then I mean, it's like you wouldn't know if there's mud in the carb or anything really. But then when your bike's clean, it's like you know really the ins and outs of it. This is a 4-stroke, by the way, not a 2-stroke. But yeah, anyway, as you can see, like all my bolts, they're all shiny in that, the stainless steel bits, because I take time to actually clean my bike. Yeah, that's it really, maintenance wise. And I know, like, you can see a bit of bits that are a bit dirty and that, but that's like the wheels and that. So yes, wheels are going to get dirty, yeah, you do ride on them. Also, another thing I was going to say is that if you are going to get an Akuma assassin, I'll tell you now, expect the stickers to be a bit dodgy, like bubbles, they're like scuffs in, and they're peeling a bit. I mean, the bikes aren't really about appearance really. I know if you're more into that sort of stuff, like appearance, but if you're into like the actual ride of the bike like me, you see, I wouldn't care if this bike was bright pink, because it runs beautifully. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, this is that's another step, like maintenance, about looking after your bike and everything. Disc brakes, this. Like, these bikes have like high quality parts that are on high quality bikes. I mean, got this shock. This is a good shock, I think. And that is like, it takes your weight, and that is adjustable, as you can see. I think just about, you see at the bottom there. You got another one of these rings, or two, sort of different, this sort of colour at the top there, you just see it there. You got the piggyback reservoir, I think they're called that. I don't know, I heard a American guy talking about it. I think they keep all the oil for the shock in there, so that's good. The oil's getting, because you can see it goes up there into the shock, oils your shock regularly, beauty. And that you got good. I think these brake master cylinders are good. Oh, the brakes come with the oil already topped up in them. You see in there as well. I don't know if you can. And that's like you got the glare. Yeah, the sun on everything. So yeah, that's it really. I'm just gonna do a quick start up. You probably won't be able to see it because I'm on my iPod, the 4th generation. Yes, another one of my gadgets. No, I'm just gonna, I haven't got a tripod, so I'm just gonna lean it up somewhere. Don't know where to put it. Should I put it in the vise? Where should I put it? Oh, don't know where to put it. Sorry about this. I have to wait a moment. Bloody hell. Sorry about this, I ain't got a bloody tripod. Give me a minute, it's doing my head in, sorry. So yeah. No, I'm going to put it in the vise. There's a vise. No, I'm not. Sorry about this, it's taking so long. Can't find anywhere to get my bike. Put my thing. So yeah, this is my bike really, and that 110cc, 2000ml, 2011 Mark III Akuma Assassin. So yeah, great bike. Sorry about the starting issues. I'll try it again. Now and that, please don't be put off by like the dodgy video recorder. Like, I mean, it is me and that. I try to do my best, you see. I haven't got a proper camera. I do the little things that I've got. Is that alright for you? Make sure everything's on. What I'll do is I'll show you in a minute. Got the ignition here, if you can hear that click, I don't know if you will be able to. It's the ignition on. Got the fuel here. You don't really need choke to start this bike because either the weather is right. Probably need first kit. See, I haven't got like the strongest of legs, so it takes me a while to start the bike, but a person like my dad, he can actually start the bike first kick. Yeah, this is it running, another bit of it running. Four stroke, it sounds, as you hear, when it's idling it's very quiet, so I don't get confused.